Hello, and welcome to today's meditation practice on expectations. One of the biggest obstacles to reaching happiness is the constant expectation we have of being happy and feeling good. Perhaps one of the most compelling narratives we push in society is that we should feel positive and happy all of the time. Ads, social media, and pop culture put pressure on us to always look good and feel good, even if we aren't. While this can motivate us to eat healthier, exercise, and do our best in our professional and personal lives, it can also make us feel like we're not doing enough when, despite our best efforts, we feel badly from time to time, like something's wrong with us. If despite being healthy and having a good professional and personal life, we still feel sad or lost from time to time. The thing is, expecting to feel good all of the time is misleading and unattainable. Feelings of failure, sadness, desperation, tension, and loss will always be a part of our lives. Even if we do our best, we don't have control over how it will go and what the result will be. And our approach and perspective of these events has a great influence on our lives. When you define an event as negative, that event inevitably drives you into unhappiness. Though when you face such negative situations, do you think it would make a difference if you were to see it as an opportunity, as a way of redirecting your life into a different direction? Even if you can't feel any positive emotions, can you see the future potential lessons every challenge may offer? Trying to always feel happy is unrealistic. So rather than trying to always feel good, perhaps we can practice accepting that there will occasionally be difficult situations, and with them, difficult emotions that we will encounter. If we perceive life as a whole and let go of our expectation of constantly feeling happy, we will learn to be kinder and more patient with ourselves when we're going through hard times. This perspective can even help us still appreciate the present moment during those rough times. Because despite feeling low, you'll know that this too shall pass. Remember, life is but a balance between the events we use to define us and negative and positive. How you define an event determines how you feel it in your heart. So with that, let's begin our practice. If you've already settled into your seat, you can gently close your eyes or keep them open. And as you get situated, together let's take a long, deep breath in and exhale slowly. Again, let's take a slow and refreshing breath in, filling your belly, and relax your shoulders as you exhale. One more time, we're taking another full breath in, when you breathe out, relax your jaw and your mouth. As we continue breathing, relax your core more and more with each breath out. Slowly start to bring your attention to your breaths, following their natural flow and pace. Pay attention to the area where you feel your breath the most, to where your breaths flow the most easily and comfortably. As each inhalation and exhalation gets slower and slower, settle yourself into this calmness, right into this resting state. Notice the health and ease that comes with every inhalation and exhalation. Follow each breath in and out. Our breaths are flowing freely, and whether they're shallow, deep, short, or long, just observe them just as they are. Our lives and emotions are always just as they're supposed to be. Is there a thought, emotion, or maybe a situation that's been challenging you lately? Let's give ourselves some time to see the situation as it is, without exaggerating or denying it. Look at the situation as if you were watching it from afar or from someone else's perspective. Give yourself a safe distance from it and just observe. Is there any specific emotion that's emerging from this situation? Perhaps sadness, disappointment, unworthiness, or heartache? Just take a moment to notice. With this emotion in mind, let's remind ourselves that most people, if not all, have experienced this challenging emotion. As isolating as it may feel, It's something we have all endured. When we remind ourselves of the fact that almost all humans have experienced these feelings, does the intensity of our feelings change? If a friend of yours went through this situation and was feeling these emotions, what would you say to them? Now, let's let go of our thoughts around the situation and all of the connecting emotions and feelings around it. Feel yourself unhooking all of the emotions you're feeling around the situation and releasing them into the air, watching them float away. And as you watch them disappear, bring your attention back to the flow of your breath. Just like our breaths, all experiences are transient. And just like our breathing, all emotions are transient. Everything we go through is transient, flowing and moving and changing over time. Let go of that ideal of happiness you're always pursuing. Let go of those impossible standards you have in your mind. Let go of all of the conditions you think you must fulfill in order to be happy. Let go of the idea that you have to feel good all of the time. And let go of the idea that life can be free of problems, frustrations, and pain. As we let go of all of those conditions and standards, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, release all of those. Stay with the flow of your breath. Feel your inhalations filling your chest and belly, and surrender yourself to gravity as you exhale. Let all of the ups and downs and twists and turns unfold before you, even with all of their surprises. Embrace life just as it is. Embrace life just as you would your breaths. Life is bigger than we can imagine, so surrender yourself to its flow and vast possibilities. As we slowly draw an end to our practice, notice how you feel emotionally and physically. You can open your eyes if they're closed, or gently gaze around the room if they're already open. Notice the impact of this practice on your mind and body. And as we end this practice and move throughout the rest of our day, let us remind ourselves that life is supposed to have challenges, frustrations, and pain. So even though it's uncomfortable, let's try not to put so much weight and meaning into those obstacles, and remind ourselves that they too shall pass. Thank you for joining this practice, and I wish you a smooth rest of your day.